So we're a grassroots organization. Living Better with Parkinson's just really got off the ground over a year ago, received charitable status in February of 2021. And then it became evident that there was a need to really support the organization in many, many ways. Our primary pillar is we really promote physical fitness every day. So physical activity, one way or another, every day. It's been proven over and over again that increased physical activity or physical activity on an ongoing basis really helps to manage a person who lives with Parkinson's disease.
Lack of movement, stiff movement, and just general discomfort in your ability to move around and talk and interact with people. You felt better being alone because it was tough to communicate. As soon as I found out I had it, they call it the honeymoon period when you're first diagnosed, and you go through the first couple of years. I got involved with a movement disorder group at Wilfrid Laurier University who does research, exercise research, non-invasive stuff to help you improve your movements and find ways to slow the progression of Parkinson's through constant exercise, and both mental and physical exercises. Parkinson's is difficult to understand from a layman's perspective, and Michael Fox explains it brilliantly in his new book called No Time Like the Future. And I'd like to quote from it just so you can better walk in the shoes of somebody that has Parkinson's. My brain and body are barely on speaking terms. That's the exhausting part. Every movement, every command, everything that should be reflex is a negotiation between Donald Trump and Nancy Pelosi. Of course, that was done when Donald Trump was still president. But that's why it's so exhausting, and it's necessary to have a daily plan of medication and routine.
Well, first of all, she didn't tell me that she was doing tests to see whether she had Parkinson's, and she let me know that on Christmas Eve 2009, so it was a while ago. Since then, she's been seeing specialists and dealing with the condition on a daily basis. Since the pandemic, I became the full-time caregiver. Up until then, she had caregivers during the day, sort of morning and midday and in the evening. And the critical thing is to make sure the medication is given on a regimented basis, so she has a machine that actually dispenses the medication, and it has a bell on it and a flashing light. So, but also, and so that's one of the critical issues, and the other is exercise.
If you go to the Living Better with Parkinson's website, you'll see a number of online programs that are available, which include boxing, which include yoga, mindfulness meditation, dance, and we also have a program that is an in-person program called Move Well, and it's run out of Collingwood. And we're also looking for a new space to meet. We're looking for a home to not only meet, but we want to have a place where we can run activities, and we want to have a place where we can offer information sessions and various events.
The purpose of the organization is to really improve and enhance and provide support to those living with Parkinson's from wherever they, whatever their economic situation is, to provide that support. The research is important, and someday be some breakthroughs, and organizations like the Michael J. Fox and Parkinson's Canada do good work in that regard. Our purpose is to help those in the community, particularly in the Collingwood and the South Georgian Bay Area, improve their ability to live with the condition, providing some understanding of it and providing the exercise opportunities, things like that. That's where I think this organization has a real role to play on the ground with those that are living with Parkinson's and their caregivers.
You have to plan your movements. Let me quote again from Michael Fox so you get a better idea of what individuals go through. Michael Fox, in his latest book, No Time Like the Future, on page 202, says, "I've also learned to consult an inventory of options before I make a move. There's a drink on the table in front of me. I need to carry it across the room. Do I stand first, then pick up the drink, or should I pick up the drink first and then stand? Should I pick the drink up with my left hand? Is my left hand stable? Which foot should I lead with when I start to walk across the room?" This is an example of what the inventory of options and choices that you must make with each decision to make a move. And he thinks before he does all this thinking before he picks up the drink to walk across the room. And he also thinks up in advance of what he's going to do if he spills the drink. And he does this with every decision he makes throughout the day. So it's an in-your-face disease, but you gotta laugh at yourself too. I should be smiling more now because my interviewer, Deanna, has a beautiful smile, and you've got to appreciate that everybody has their challenges, and this just happens to be ours. So you got to learn how to deal with it.
Really, really excited about our upcoming fundraiser. It is happening on May 29th. It's a concert. It's an afternoon of musical delight with Daniel Vinosky and Dean Holland. The event is going to be happening at Trinity United Church in the afternoon. It's a Sunday. The doors will open at 1:30 and the concert will be from 2 to 3, and then there'll be a little reception afterwards. All the proceeds will support the various initiatives that I was speaking about earlier on in this interview. So we're really, really excited and super grateful for the support so far. There are still tickets left. The tickets are $100 each, and there is a tax receipt. So a person can go to the Living Better with Parkinson's website, and there's the buy tickets button right on the homepage. So if a person wants to go and do that and join us, that would be fantastic. We're really excited about that event. What we know about Parkinson's is that there's a lot of support that's required. Everybody who lives with Parkinson's has a different experience. So, education, advocacy, being together, coming together as a community, sharing with whatever seems to work for each individual are really, really important pieces. And I think that if anyone is interested in learning more about the organization, please go to our website, and don't hesitate to contact me, and stay tuned for various events that are coming up.